Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to EO Sports Network. Elon off here after a little bit of a hiatus. We had to take care of some personal issues back at home, but luckily all those are worked out. Just kind of tuning into the stream on my phone. Make sure it. Yep. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. This is game 2 of our ALCS featuring the Cleveland Indians hosting the Boston Red Sox. Let's go ahead and give you a quick recap of game 1. As soon as I should have brought that up ahead of time, but I didn't think of it. Game 1, Boston won in the bottom of the 8th. So actually a pretty good victory there for Boston as we get ready to show you the main screen for inside pitch baseball. Well, hold on one second. All right, there we are. New game. 2018. Boston. Come on, there they are. Sorry about this. Probably should have gotten this set up before the game started. Cleveland. All that's fine. Choose starters is going to be David Price versus Mike Clevenger. Should be a good battle there. Loading the lineups. Boston AL, yes. Home lineup. Cleveland AL, yep. Play ball! And away we go. All right, first off, first thing I got to say, the timeline is probably going to be a little more tighter than I would have liked, and it'll be a lot looser. Sorry, it'll be more spread out. My job here in Wyoming as a high school sports broadcaster is about to kind of, I don't know how to say this, but anyway, I've been offered the opportunity to call some baseball games this weekend. It'll be a very busy weekend, so I don't know if I'll get any streams uploaded. But cross your fingers. Hopefully this is the first step to things kind of starting to return back to a little bit of normalcy. Okay, so game 2. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the visiting Boston Red Sox. Andrew Benintendi, the left fielder, bats first. Mitch Moreland, the first baseman, bats second. Mookie Betts, the right fielder, will bat third. J.D. Martinez, the designated hitter, in the cleanup spot. Xander Bogaerts, the shortstop, will bat fifth. Rafael Devers, the third baseman, will bat sixth. Jackie Bradley Jr., center fielder, bats seventh. Eduardo Nunez, the second baseman, will bat eighth. And Christian Vasquez, the catcher, bats ninth. Defensive alignment for the homestanding Cleveland Indians as they trailed this series 1-0 after losing game 1 in a close one. You got Brantley over in left field, Allen in center, Cabrera in right, and infield featuring Alonso at first, Kipnis at second, Ramirez at the hot corner, and Lindor at shortstop. Battery featuring Mike Clevenger pitching to Yan Gomes. Let's go and get started. Andrew Benintendi leads it off. He's .250 here in the ALCS as Clevenger, the righty, kicks and delivers. Underway here in game 2. 5-6. Oh, he wanted the strikeout, but the call is just outside, so Clevenger will pitch to Benintendi again. Fly ball into left field, down at the line. And just apparently that's going to be extra bases. And Andrew Benintendi leads off game 2 with a double.
Everybody clap your hands.
I just saw where that came. Mitch Moreland due up, still looking for his first ALCS hit. Mike Clevenger with a runner on second, nobody down. Top of the first, the pitch, 2-3, range play. So Moreland grounds a ball right at Jason Kipnis. It's past him. Benintendi's going to come around and score, and Boston off to a quick start here in game 2 of the ALCS. On the other side of the bracket, the NLCS, just a reminder that The Philadelphia Phillies trail the Atlanta Braves 2-0 going into Game 3 tomorrow in Philadelphia. Clevenger will now pitch to Mookie Betts, who's batting .200. The pitch, it's a blank, so we'll roll on Betts' call. 3-3. This one, short one into right field, down for a single. Moreland will advance. So he'll advance to third. If roll is less than or equal to trailing BR, the trailing runner advances on the throw, and Betts will stretch it to second. Here's J.D. Martinez, pickoff throw by Clevenger, and it's in it, pickoff error. Pass Alonso, run's gonna score. Or sorry, pass Kipnis, a run's gonna score. Unbelievable. 2-0 Boston as they go to J.D. Martinez, who's batting .500 here in the ALCS. 2 RBIs on a homer. 6-2, error throw, or error check on the throw. 6-6, this one into center field. That's past Allen. That's going to be another RBI. Mookie Betts is going to score. J.D. Martinez will go to second. Good start for Boston and Mike Clevenger. Nightmare scenario for him. Nobody out, and they've already earned 3 runs on him. Here's Xander Bogaerts, batting .400. Kicks and delivers. Nothing happening there. Back to Xander. 1-3. Another double into center field. He rocks one to right
center field.
And Clevenger might be done early if they can't stop the bleeding and getting out here. Rafael Devers, batting .400. Nobody down. The pitch. That's a ball. So pitching back to Rafael. 6-5. Ground ball right at Ramirez. Holding at second is Bogaerts, and they'll get the first out finally after 4 runs scoring. Jackie Bradley, the number 7 hitter on the lineup card for Boston here in the top of the 7th. Steal attempt here by Xander Bogaerts, and he's caught stealing.
You're out.
What a throw by Yan Gomes, and like that, there's 2 down. And now you can see some light at the end of the tunnel if you're Mike Clevenger. It's a shame. He's one of my personal favorites, and they walk Jackie Bradley.
Walks, and that wasn't close.
Eduardo Nunez, batting .200 here in the ALCS. Clevenger takes a deep breath, kicks and delivers. 4-5. Uh-oh, this one. Fly ball into right field, but it goes foul. Rolling on Nunez. 3-2. Ground ball to Ramirez, back to Kipnis for out number 3. So 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. It's 4-0 Boston heading into the bottom of the first. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the defensive alignment for the Boston Red Sox. Benintendi over in left, Bradley in center, Betts in right. Mitch Moreland plays the first base for the infield. Eduardo Nunez at second. Rafael Devers at third. Xander Bogaerts at the number 6 spot. And David Price will pitch to Christian Vasquez. Batting lineup for the Cleveland Indians, and they got some work to do if they're not going to go down 2-0 in the series. Greg Allen, the center fielder, will bat at the top of the order. Michael Brantley, left fielder, bats second. Jose Ramirez, the third baseman, will bat number 3. Francisco Lindor, the shortstop, over in the cleanup position. Edwin Encarnacion, the designated hitter, will bat 5th. Yan Gomes, the catcher, bats 6th. Yonder Alonso, the first baseman, will bat 7th. Melky Cabrera, the right fielder, will bat 8th. And Jason Kipnis, the second baseman, bats 9th. Leading off will be Greg Allen. Allen still looking for his first hit here in the ALCS, pitched by David Price in his first appearance. This one is a foul by Allen, so we'll roll on the card again. 3-4, that's a range play. Who are we going to test on this? Look at this outfield right here, 4, 5, and 5. This one, a ground ball hit at Devers. He's the one weak spot in their off defense, and it rolls past him. Greg Allen's going to turn a single into a double, and now Cleveland's got a runner, the leadoff man on, much like Boston did. Michael Brantley due up. David Price takes a breath, kicks and fires. And nope, it's not going to be a wild pitch. Again, 3-5. Blank card, so we'll go on Brantley, who is batting 0 here in the ALCS. 3-2. This one into shallow center field for a single. Greg Allen gets waved around, and Cleveland will strike here in the first inning. It's 4-1 Red Sox here in Game 2. Michael Brantley gets the RBI, and now here comes Jose Ramirez, who's batting .250 with 2 RBIs. Runner on first, nobody out. Possibly a similar situation. A good chance for the Indians to get back what they lost. The pitch, swing and a miss, and down goes Ramirez.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out.
Here's Francisco Lindor batting .400 here in the ALCS. A solo shot for him in Game 1. Runner on first, 4-6. And swing and a miss, and Lindor goes down. Here's Edwin Encarnacion batting .500, looking for World Series ring number 2. Back in 2016, he got one with the Toronto Blue Jays. This is his, Toronto. And this is his 3rd trip to the ALCS. He has a 2-0 record. Edwin Encarnacion, this is his last year with the Indians. Next year will be playing with the 2019 set, and he'll be on the Mariners at that time. And it'll be interesting. He's not going to get traded to the Yankees. There are no trades because they don't account for that in the game. But you can physically move him if you want to, but I'm very interested to see how the Seattle Mariners do in that one. Encarnacion looking for RBI number 2. Pickoff attempt by Price. And he picked him off. What a play. And a tag by Mitch Moreland. So we go to the top of the second. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. It's 4-1. Boston leads Game 2. Vasquez, Benintendi, and Moreland due up for the Red Sox. Mike Clevenger, he's had about all he can handle. Going into the top of the second, already allowing only through 1 inning pitch, 5 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. 1 walk, no strikeouts. Pitch by Clevenger, and it's a ball to Vasquez, who is batting .500 here in the ALCS, 2 RBIs. 3-4, fly ball into center field, and it is caught by Allen for out number 1. Here's Andrew Benintendi. Had the double and then scored to lead off the game. Pitch, ball. Clevenger shakes his head and kicks and fires. 4-3, fly ball into right field. Melky makes the grab for out number 2. So a much better start to the second inning than the first for Clevenger. Mitch Moreland, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI and would also score himself. The pitch, and it's a blank, so we'll roll on Moreland's card. 4-1, this one lightly into right field. That's a single, and Moreland's 2 for 2. Here's Mookie Betts, who's 1 for 1 with a run scored. Clevenger taking a deep breath. 2 down, runner on first, trying to avoid an 2-out rally. This one blasted into left field, back to the wall, clear for landing.
He might have had
home run, Mookie Betts.
And
it's 6-1, Boston. Clevenger kicking the dirt, cannot believe it. And Francona is going to go get one of his aces. Unbelievable. Clevenger just does not have it today, so they're going to close the book on him on 1 2/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 runs. They're all earned, 1 walk, 0 strikeouts. And they're going to have to go to someone big. Available today is Carrasco and Bauer, as well as Bieber. And they're going to bring in Oliver Perez to just get out of this inning. He'll face J.D. Martinez, who's 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Martinez. So at the end of the top of the second, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. 6-1 Boston. Cleveland will send Encarnacion, Gomes, and Alonso here in the second. Edwin Encarnacion was up at bat when I believe it was Jose Ramirez was picked off. If you look that up on the play-by-play. Yeah, Michael Brantley was picked off at first to end the inning, so he'll face David Price, who allowed 1 run in that first inning. 5 4. This one is a range play at Progressive Field. 5-3. This one hit right at Nunez. It's past him for a single. And Edwin Encarnacion is on to lead off the second. Jan Gomes due up, batting .750 with a run and an RBI. Pitch by Price. Other than that, so we'll roll on Gomes' part. 1-3. Fly ball into left field. Benintendi makes the grab for out number 1. Here's Yonder Alonso, the first baseman, batting 0 for, looking for his first hit of the ALCS with Edwin Encarnacion on first. 1 out, the pitch. Fly ball into center field. Bradley makes the grab, and that's 2 down. Melky Cabrera will come up, his first at bat of the game, looking for his first hit of the series. David Price has him right where he wants him. The pitch, 5-4, range play at the ballpark. This could be trouble. 2-6. This is going to be a single plus into center field, and it is caught by Bradley, who makes the running grab. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors. It's still 6-1 going into the 3rd inning. Boston leads it, and they'll send out Bogaerts, Devers, and Bradley to face the new pitcher for Cleveland. It'll be Neil Ramirez. No. I think not. I think you need a long... yeah, we can bring in Neil. They're going to bring in Neil Ramirez, even though they've got the guns in the bullpen tonight and available for relief. They're going to need them for games 3 and 4 back in Boston, no matter what. If this was one of those do-or-die games, then yeah, you do that. Pitch by Ramirez. Fly ball to by Bogaerts in the left field. Kiss it goodbye. Home run.
It may go.
Boston up 7-1.
Go crazy, folks. Go crazy.
And the Red Sox staking their claim here in the ALCS. And you would have to believe that they are about to go up 2-0, headed back to Boston. Ramirez will have to take a deep breath as he faces Devers, who's 0 for 1. The pitch, swing and a miss, and down goes Rafael. Here's Jackie Bradley, who was walked his first time up by Clevenger. Pitch, nothing happening there, so we're rolling Bradley's call. 4-1, ground ball hit right out of Longley. He'll toe tap the bag, and that's out number 2. Neil Ramirez facing Eduardo Nunez, who's 0 for 1, batting .167 here in the ALCS. The pitch. What a beautiful paint job by Neil Ramirez to strike him out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Kipnis, Allen, and Brantley due up for the Indians. The Red Sox lead game 2, 7-1. David Price with the pitch. Kipnis wanted a walk, but he's not going to get it. They call it a strike, so they'll go to Kipnis' card. This one, ground ball right at Bogaerts. Should be an easy play for out number 1. Here's Greg Allen. 1 for 1 with a double. 1 run scored here in the ALCS is David Price. Delivers the pitch. 2-3. Nothing doing there. So Allen. Ground ball hit at Rafael. He'll go to Moreland, and that's number 2. Michael Brantley due up. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI, the only RBI on the day. Pitch. Fly ball, center field. Bradley camped out under it, and that's going to be out number 3. No runs, no errors, no hits. We're headed to the top of the 4th. It's 7-1 Boston. They're going to send out Vasquez, Benintendi, and Moreland to face the new pitcher for Cleveland. My goodness, they are rolling through this. This bullpen, whoever's going to start needs to go long. Josh Tomlin going to come in. They need him to go a little bit. They need him to have a quick inning. Pitch to Vasquez, who is 0 for 1. 2-6, range play. Vasquez, fly ball, and Michael Brantley makes the grab for out number 1, and that's 1 down. Here's Andrew Benintendi, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Tomlin takes a deep breath. The delivery. Error check, so who are you going to check? Benintendi, fly ball into right field. Cabrera makes the grab. Or no, it's past him, and he throws it in cleanly, so it would have been a single. So another hit for Boston. 9 hits in 3 1/3. Mitch Moreland due up. He's 2 for 2 with a run and an RBI. 2 runs and an RBI, actually. 4-5. Almost got the strikeout. Tomlin thought he had him, but the ump says ball. Pitch to Moreland. Fly ball into left field. Brantley makes the grab for out number 2. Mookie Betts 2 for 2 with a homer and 2 RBIs, batting .429 in the ALCS. The pitch. It's a wild pitch in the dirt.
Just a bit
And Benintendi
outside.
moves to second. Deep breath from Tomlin as he delivers the next one. 2-6. Fly ball into left field. Brantley makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 7-1 Boston. Cleveland will send out Ramirez, Lindor, and Encarnacion for the bottom of the 4th. David Price rolling along. Only 1 run allowed and 3 hits. 6-2 the pitch. And he wanted the strikeout, but it wasn't even close. Next pitch to Ramirez. Ground ball hit at Rafael over to Moreland.
You're out.
Number 1. Here's Francisco Lindor, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Went yard in game 1, would like to do so again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Lindor. Edwin Encarnacion due up. He's got a single his first time. 2 down, and they need something big from him. Fly ball left field. Benintendi's got a line on it and pulls it in for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. It's still 7-1 Boston. The Red Sox will send Martinez, Bogarts, and Devers out to start the 5th. Josh Tomlin comes in for his 2nd inning of work. And the delivery. Air check. 5-3. This one into center field. He's already rounding first. This is going to be at least a double as Allen fires it in there to stop the bleeding. Doesn't commit the error, and J.D. Martinez is on one. What is he batting? And a 2 for 3 today. And J.D. Martinez got a single. No, he's got 2 doubles. Wow. Tomlin, top of the 5th, nobody out. Xander Bogaerts, who's 2 for 2 with a double and a home run. 5-6, and he walked it. So close call. Tomlin can't believe it, and he's shaking his head right now. And that's going to do it for him. 1 inning pitch, 2 hits, no runs, but he is responsible for the 2 on right now. They are working through their bullpen. This is not good. Zach McAllister is going to come in, and hopefully he can provide some relief. He'll face Devers, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Martinez on 2nd, Bogarts on 1st. The pitch. Ball. Devers. Fly ball into left field, caught by Brantley, and fired back in there. Runners have to hold. 1 down for Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Pitch by McAllister. And he walked him a 2nd time. Bases are loaded for Eduardo Nunez. Can they get out of it? He needs to strike out something fierce. Fly ball, deep left field, hooking foul, and that would have effectively ended this game. McAllister takes a deep breath. The pitch. 2-5. Ground ball hit right at Lindor. Defense is. Defense try for the double play. No. We're going to get J.D. Martinez at home. Oh. Throw the home. J.D. Martinez scores, so they actually elect to go ahead and get the out at first. Interesting decision. I honestly would not have hit no on the double play if I knew we weren't just going to throw it home to get the guy at first. Pitch to McAllister. or by McAllister to Vasquez, who's 0 for 2. It's a range play. 2 down, 8-1. Ground ball at Lindor, makes the grab, kicks it over to Kipnis for the force out. And after 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, it's 8-1 Boston. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Yan Gomes, Yonder Alonso, and Melky Cabrera, a combined 0 for 3, headed into the bottom of the 5th. David Price looking very good here. The pitch. Ball. Next one to Yan. Fly ball into left field. That's down and past Benintendi. It's going to go off the wall. And Yan Gomes has a double. Yonder Alonso drew up. It would take a comeback of epic proportions for Cleveland to come back, but this is baseball. You never know what happens. Range play, Vitessin to Yonder Alonso. Fly ball right at Mookie Betts, and he easily makes the grab. And Gomes holds at second. 1 down for Melky Cabrera, 0 for 1. We'll see Jason Kipnis after this battle, 5-4. Range play at the ballpark. Against the lefty. Okay.
Hard ground ball.
Hard ground ball at Devers. It's past him.
That was a fine play.
Hold on 1 second. I thought that was past him. As they'll get the out at second. Okay. Or at first. My apologies. Jason Kipnis 0 for 1 with the pitch. Nothing doing there. He's batting .400 here in the ALCS. Fly ball, left field. Benintendi makes the grab, and that's out for 3. No runs on 1 hit, no errors.
Visit our concession
Boston
stand.
leads it 8-1. Benintendi, Moreland, and Betts due up for the Red Sox here in the top of the 6th. Zach McAllister to start it. See how much longer they leave him out there. Range play at the ballpark. Okay. And it's a rare play. Here we go. Shallow pop up to left field. That is Brantley. Or to left field at the shortstop. So Lindor chases but doesn't hear the left fielder call, and they collide. Oh no! What? But somehow, some way, Lindor makes the catch. But a hit by Brantley, and Lindor is out and will miss the rest of the game. Oh, bummer. That'll mean Eric Gonzalez will come in for Lindor. So Gonzalez comes in, and Francisco Lindor, good news, he's only out for game 2, but that's unfortunate. 2-3. This one, fly ball into right field, but hooks foul. 1 down, nobody on here in the top of the 6th. 4-6. Ground ball hit at Ramirez, flips it over to Alonso for out number 1. Here's Mookie Betts, 2 for 3 with a homer and 2 RBIs. McAllister. Range play. 4-4. This one, fly ball into left field. Brantley can't get to it, and that's a single for Mookie Betts. 2 down, and here's J.D. Martinez, who's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Batting .571 in the ALCS. The pitch. This one, fly ball into left field. Forget about it, gone.
A long drive. This ball is out of here.
J.D. Martinez, the designated hitter, gets home run number 2 and RBIs number 4 and 5. And that's going to do it for Zach McAllister, as it's a 9-run lead. Andrew Miller going to come in a little bit earlier than expected, but they need to work that arm out before they go on the road to Boston. 2 down. Pitch by Miller. Error if it's on the ground. Error check if it's on the ground. Fly ball into left field. Brantley makes the grab, and that'll do it. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. It's 10-1 Boston here in game 2 as they already have a 1-0 series lead here in the ALCS. Allen, Brantley, and Ramirez due up for the homestanding Indians in the bottom of the 6th frame. David Price just cruising and could go a little while longer. The pitch. Nothing doing there, so we're rolling Allen's card, the switch hitter. This one singles past Moreland on the first base line, and Allen's on. Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 with an RBI. He scored Allen earlier. 4-6. Swing and a miss, and down goes Brantley. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Kicks and fires. Fly ball left field, but it hooks foul. Ramirez hits a hopper right at Xander. This is going to go, they're going to go ahead and let Allen gets the second on a fielder's choice, and will get the batter out at first. Eric Gonzalez, his first at bat, replacing the injured Lindor. Pitch, not happening there. Ground ball at Nunez, and that's going to be out number 3. So we're headed to the top of the 7th. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. 10-1 for the Red Sox. They'll send Devers, Bradley, and Nunez out to start the 7th. Andrew Miller will start it. He's still got plenty of energy to try to get through this inning. Fouled off by Devers, so we'll re-roll on the card. Pitch. He wanted the strikeout, but he's not going to get it. Devers, 5-4. Single right at Gonzalez, and that's going to be how the 7th starts. Here's Jackie Bradley. 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Miller would love nothing more than to get him to ground into a double play. The pitch. Called, strike 3, and down goes Bradley. Here's Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 3 with a strikeout and an RBI. The delivery. Swing and a miss, and he fooled him coming out the gate there. And now Andrew Miller with a chance to get out of the 7th. Christian Vasquez, 0 for 3. Wanted the strikeout, but he missed it by 1 number. This one, fly ball to center field, and that's down 4 extra bases. It's past Allen. Vasquez heads to second. Rafael Devers will advance. The roll. Okay, so the roll is higher than the BR. Lead runner will advance, so Devers scores on that one. Vasquez will hold at second. 11-1
clap your hands.
with Andrew Benintendi, and they're going to let Miller face him because they really need to get Andrew Miller through this inning. The pitch, and he walked him.
Walks, and that wasn't close.
For Andrew Miller. Look at how empty that bullpen is. Tyler Olson going to come in. Deep breath from Olson with the pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Moreland. So it's stretch time here in Cleveland. Boston versus Cleveland here in game 2 of the ALCS, and it's been all Red Sox, 11-1. Edwin Encarnacion due up for the Indians as David Price looking to go a long ways. Pitch by David. Error check. 3-5. This one, fly ball into shallow center field. That's down for a hit. And Encarnacion leads it off. Edwin with 2 hits for 3 at-bats. Yan Gomes due up. And the pitch. Fly ball into right field. Betts makes the grab, and that's out number 1. Yonder Alonso, who's 0 for 2. Wouldn't it be great if David Price could somehow go the whole way Range play for Alonso. 3-2. Fly ball at
down the left
Andrew.
field side. This is going to be a
Easily
tough. That is a really good
makes
play.
the grab. Very easy play for Andrew. As Melky Cabrera comes up, he's 0 for 2. Pitch, nothing doing there. Fly ball, right field, Betts should have it. And the mastery of David Price continues. No runs on one hit, no errors. And we're headed to the top of the 8th. It's 11-1. Mookie Betts, JD Martinez, and Xander Bogaerts due up for the for the Boston Red Sox. They lead at 11-1. David Price have only allowed 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 run in 7 innings pitched. Tyler Olson will face off against Mookie Betts. This one, fly ball into left field, but it hooks foul. Mookie sends this one to shallow right. That's a single. So Mookie Betts now 4 of 5. Here's now JD Martinez, who's 3 of 4 with 2 doubles and the homer. 3 RBIs in this game alone. Olson takes a deep breath, kicks and delivers. And, almost hit him, went inside on him, and that's going to do it. ID Jester joining us in the chat room says, hello there, Elon. Hope all is well. All is well with me, but as you can see, the Cleveland Indians not faring very well here in game number 2 of the ALCS. JD Martinez singles past Ramirez, and that's his 4th hit of the game. He's got 2 doubles, a home run, and now a single. This game is broken if Boston is winning 11-1. LOL. Let's go ahead and show you what happened here, my friend. As you can see, Boston put up 4 runs in the first inning. Mike Clevenger, the starter, only went an inning and a third. So Boston has just had Cleveland's number from the get-go. Tyler Olson is going to end his night. Look at all these pitchers that they've used already. Here in the 8th inning, we'll go to Ben Taylor. The pitch. And that's going to be a ball. Also, this is the 2018 Cleveland Indians and the 2018 Boston Red Sox. Boston won it all in 2018. As Xander grounds the ball right at Jason Kipnis. Betts and Martinez will advance. They're going to go for the fielder's choice and get the runner at first out. 1 down for Rafael Devers, who's 1 for 4 with a strikeout and a run scored. The pitch. This one, ground ball at Alonso. He fields it, toe taps it. Is the base runner going to try and score? Nah, you're winning 11-1. Why? Toe taps it for out number 1 or 2. Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a strikeout. The pitch. And almost hit him. A little bit inside. Jackie sends a fly ball into right field. Cabrera makes the grab, and that's out number 3. I was saying at the beginning of the broadcast, I know I had kind of this schedule idea that I wanted to do for these games, but I have an opportunity to call some of the first real live baseball games happening where I live this weekend. So I'm going to be calling 5 baseball games. I'll probably put them. If people want, I'll put them in the Discord if people want to tune in. But and I'll share. I'll figure out a way to share the link with you, I'm sure. But because I was going to try to get through this weekend, but because of that good news about the opportunity of me getting to call or assist in calling some of the first baseball games to happen in my state, I'm not sure what my schedule is going to look like. David Price still rolling here in the 8th inning as he faces Jason Kipnis. This one, deep fly ball into right, but hooks foul. 2-6. Fly ball into left field. Benintendi makes the grab, and that's out number 1. Here's Greg Allen, 2 for 3 with a double and a run scored. The only run scored. And now it's a blank. Thank you, ID. He says, good for you. I'm so glad for you. That is awesome news. Yeah, when they told me 2 days ago, if they asked me if I wanted to do it, I had to jump at the opportunity because I don't know. Just to be clear, I'm not being paid to do these, but I don't know if I'll ever experience this kind of opportunity again to call really, this is the first sporting event back in my state. So to be able to be able to call or to be a part of that, and it was something that, because of how unprecedented and how, I guess you could say, devastating this whole experience has been to the sporting landscape, knowing that when things came back, there would be some very unique and, I mean, for lack of better word, historic opportunity. It was a no-brainer. As soon as they asked me if I wanted to do it, I said yes. So I'll be on the road again this weekend, calling 2 baseball games on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, and then 1 on Monday, and then back home. So hopefully we can get things going again on Tuesday. Greg Allen, ground ball to Bogarts, and that's out number 2. Michael Brantley due up. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout and an RBI. David Price would love to get to the 9th inning. Let's see if he does it. The pitch, 3-5, and that's not going to happen there. So Brantley on his card, 1-2, singles past Nunez, and now you got to wonder if Boston is going to pull their guy. No need, really. You've got a 10-run lead, 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch, that one fly ball into left field, hooks foul. Next one, fly ball into left field. That's past Benintendi for a double. And let's see, lead runner will score Brantley, but Ramirez holds at second. 2 down, it's 11-2. And the bullpen is starting to get to work for Boston, but if he can get Eric Gonzalez out, we'll see. Range play. 2-2. Fly ball at Benintendi. It's just past his reach. Ramirez is going to score, and that's going to be the end of the day for David Price. What a performance. 7 2/3 innings pitched, 9 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 4 strikeouts. Absolutely. ID Jester says, right, it's good to be there and you're going to witness it live. Plus, be a part of it. That is awesome. Paid or not, I would do it in a heartbeat. Plus, good for a resume for the future. Absolutely. And when they asked me, it was a no-brainer. Especially when they told me who I'd be working with, and it's someone that I've worked very closely with as Joe Kelly gets ready to come in. And I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a fun weekend. It'll probably be a little weird because it is American Legion baseball, but it'll be weird because usually there's a pretty decent sized crowd at these things because there is no high school baseball in the state of Wyoming. But it'll be probably a little weird with the lack of big crowds, but I'm still super excited to do it. Joe Kelly pitches, rain play to Edwin Encarnacion. 3-5. This one, fly ball into left field.
Swing
and it is caught by Benintendi for out number 3. Great job there by Andrew. And after 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, it's 11-3 heading into the 9th inning. Nunez, Vasquez, and Benintendi due up to face Ben Taylor for Cleveland. 4-6. And that's a walk, no walk, so. Fly ball, center field. Allen makes the grab, and that's out number 1. Ben Taylor This one to Vasquez, fly ball, and that one is gone. And just add insult to injury, Boston. 12-3 the score here in the top of the ninth. And that'll do it for Ben Taylor. And the fans headed for the exit as this crowd grows a little bit smaller. They're going to lose game 2 and go down 2-1, going on the road to Boston for games 3 and 4. John Edwards due up. Pitch. Called strike, or sorry, called ball. It looks like he was going to get the strike call. Ground ball hit at Gonzalez, kicks it over to Alonso for out number 2. Here's Mitch Moreland, who is 2 for 5 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Ground ball at Alonso, he toe taps it at first, and that's out number 3. So we're going to the bottom of the ninth. Do or die for the Boston Red Sox, or sorry, for the Cleveland Indians, as they'll send Gomes, Alonso, and Cabrera up. They need 9. It's going to be very difficult. Yan Gomes due up. He's 1 for 3 with a double. To face Joe Kelly. This one into left field. Past Benintendi. That's extra bases. And Yan Gomes in with a stand-up leadoff double. Yonder Alonso. Still looking for his first hit of the entire series as Kelly sets and delivers. Nothing doing there. 6-1. And that's a single into shallow right field. Gomes holds up, and you've got runners on the corners with nobody down. Joe Kelly gonna come out, and Boston's not messing around anymore. They're gonna bring in, you'd think it'd probably be Henry. No, Tyler Thornburg. He'll face Melky Cabrera, who's 0 for 3, as Alonso gets his first hit of the series. 3-2 error check. So Melky Cabrera was looking for his first hit. 5-4. Ground ball hit right at Nunez. And I don't believe it, he booted it! One run's gonna score! And it's 12-4. 9 for the tie, 10 for the win, as ID Jester says. Tyler Thornburg gives up an unearned run. The pitch, nothing doing there to Jason Kipnis, who's 0 for 3. Snap out of your slump, buddy. Ground ball to Moreland. Alonso and Cabrera advance. They're going to just get the runner at first. And with 1 down and 2 runners in scoring position, here's Greg Allen, who's 2 for 4. Thornburg takes a deep breath and delivers. Fly ball, deep right field, unbelievable, a 3-run shot for Greg Allen. Look at that, he had a 2 in 20 chance of getting a home run, and it comes in at 1. And the gap is 5 with 1 down. Oh my goodness. And Boston's not gonna leave him in there anymore. Unbelievable, Cleveland cuts the gap to 5. If they can pick up 2 more runs, this could be very interesting. 3 more runs, and it's must-see TV. Marcus Walden now due up. And I think they might be thinking, what can we do here? Range play to Michael Brantley, who's 2 for 4 with an RBI. 4-6. This one, ground ball at Devers. He's the weak link in the defense, but he scoots over, makes this grab, kicks it over to Moreland, and that's 2. Cleveland down to their final out. Jose Ramirez, who's 1 for 4 with the double. Pitch from Walden. Air check if it's on the ground. Popped up high, and this should do it. Devers over to make the grab, and the Boston Red Sox take game 2. Home runs by Christian Vasquez, JD Martinez, Xander Bogaerts for Boston, and Greg Allen for Cleveland. David Price gets the win. Mike Clevenger gets the loss. Let's go ahead and view these stats. Clevenger only went 1 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 7 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned. So that ID is how Boston got off to their tremendous start here. What in the world? Go away. So your final score, 12-7. Let's go and update that graphic on the OBS. Boston now leads it. No, not that one. Two to nothing. And bad news for Cleveland fans. We're headed back to Boston for games 3 and 4. And you know that they will have the brooms out in Fenway if they can somehow, some way, get this win. Let's go ahead and make it official on our challenge thing. Oh, no. Not NBA. We'll have NBA later. ID Jester, just short of an epic comeback. Good luck, bro. Have a good night. You too, ID. Hope everybody is good and safe with your family and that everybody is doing all right. Baseball 2019. I believe 12-5 was the final. Yep. Boston gets the win here in Game 2. And as it sits right now, we're looking at an Atlanta Braves, Boston Red Sox World Series. Atlanta won both games in Atlanta before we go to Philadelphia tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Hopefully I'll have time to put that game up. I'm not going to make any promises because I do have a lot to do to prepare for my weekend. But we will definitely get these games up when we have a chance. Anyway, your final score in Game 2, 12-7, the Red Sox, 2 games away from the AL pennant. My name's Elon Off saying thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next time the ball flies. A big thank you to ID Jester for joining us in the chat room. And thank you for watching us, whether it was live or on demand. Give us a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much, and take care.